Hello students, my name is Pinkal Thakkar. Today we are going to study chapter 4 Tick Tick Tick. Pamposh and Sazia were discussing whose home is farther from school. There are two children who are discussing whose home is farther from school. Pamposh, I have to walk for 5 minutes to reach school. Pamposh is saying that he walks 5 minutes. Sazia, I just walk for 2 minutes to reach school. Sazia is saying that she takes only 2 minutes. Impossible, your home is farther from school. Pamposh is saying it is not possible that you reach in 2 minutes. Sazia says, I have checked my watch. She says that she has already checked her watch. I start for school at 7 o'clock. Look in the clock, it is given the hour hand on 7 and the minute hand on 12. When I reach school, the minute hand points at 2. So, shouldn't it be 2 minutes past 7 or 7 o'clock and 2 minutes? Look in the clock, you can see that the hour hand is on 7 and the minute hand is on 2. So, Shazia is saying that doesn't it mean that it is 2 minutes? So from this we can understand that Sazia doesn't know how to read a clock. You are wrong. You reach school at 7:10. Sazia is asking how? Pamposh is saying that you reach at 7 o'clock and 10 minutes. So Sazia did not understand that how is it possible. So now Pamposh is explaining her the clock. Can you see these thin lines between the numbers? Sazia says, yes. So what? The minute hand was 10 lines after 12. So it is 10 minutes past 7 or 7 o'clock 10 minutes. See over here, we can see that in the clock it is 7 o'clock and the minute hand is on 10. That is on 2. So it means that 10 minutes have passed after 7. You can see the small line between the numbers. It shows the number of minute lines. Now next. I start for school at 7. I reach at 7 o'clock and 5 minutes. See the minute hand move across 5 lines. You can see in the table that in the first clock he is starting at 7 o'clock, so hour hand on 7 and minute hand is on 12. In the second one it is showing hour hand on 7 and minute hand is on 1, that is 5 minutes. Now the next exercise, practice time. 3 friends read time from a clock. Who is right? The first clock, it is the hour hand is on 3 and the minute hand is on 12. So we can say that it is 3 o'clock. So over here Pinky is right. So I have marked it with a red underline. Next clock. My hour hand is on 5 and my minute hand is on 7. So it is 5 o'clock and 35 minutes. Next clock. Hour hand on 7 and minute hand on 3. So my clock shows 7 o'clock and 15 minutes. So I have marked with the red line. In all the 3 we can say Pinky is correct. So who is right? So we can say Pinky is right. Now the next one. Show the following time in the clock. I have shown the lines with blue which is showing the time in the clock. First clock says 3 o'clock and 10 minutes. So I have marked with the blue in the clock, hour hand on 3 and minute hand on 2. In the next clock, 6 o'clock and 40 minutes, my hour hand on 6 and my minute hand on 40. In the next clock, hour hand on 4 and minute hand on 9. The next clock, 2 o'clock in 20 minutes, my hour hand is on 2 and my minute hand is on 4. That is 2 o'clock in 20 minutes. In the next clock, my hour hand on 3 and my minute hand on 15. That is 3 o'clock and 15 minutes. Next is my hour hand on 3 and my minute hand is also, my hour hand on 7 and my minute hand is also on 7 because it is 35 minutes. So I have marked the minute hand over here with the red line so as to understand that both the hands are on the same number, 7. Do you like sky watching? If yes, then this one should interest you. Okay, everybody likes sky watching? Yes. What do you see in sky? We see star, moon, sun, birds, clouds. Yes. So here 2 questions are asked on the base of how you like sky watching. Number 1, A. At what time does the sun rise at your place? What time does the sun rise at our place? So we can write 6 o'clock a.m. The sunrise at our place is at 6 o'clock a.m. I have shown the clock over here with the red linings, hour hand on 6 and minute hand on 12. Now the second question is, when does the sun set? So the sun set at 7 o'clock p.m. I have shown the time in the clock with the red line, 7 o'clock and minute hand on 12. Does the sun rise and sunset at the same time every day? No. Our answer is no. Why no? Because always there will be a little bit of difference in the sunrise. A 1 second difference or 2 second difference, or may vary in minutes as well. Next shows the activity. Look at a newspaper and see the time of sunrise and sunset in different months. You can perform this activity at home. You can take different newspapers and look at the time of sunrise and sunset of it. You will definitely find different time. Find out how long will it take the minute hand to move from. To look at both the clocks and you have to find out how many minutes have passed. In A, the hour hand is between 3 and 4 and the minute hand is on 7. In the second clock, the hour hand is on 4 and the minute hand is on 10. So here look at the minute hand. The minute hand crossed from 7 to 10. So when we count from 7 to 10, we can say 7 to 8, 5 minutes, 8 to 9, again 5 minutes, 9 to 10, again 5 minutes. Total when we add, we get 15 minutes as our answer. B1, the hour hand is between 3 and 4, the minute hand is on 8. 2, next clock, hour hand on 4 and minute hand is on 12. So I can see the minute hand is moving from 8 to 12. That means they are crossing 20 minutes. In the next clock, number C, my hour hand is on 6 and my minute hand is on 1. So it is 6 o'clock and 5 minutes. 2, the hour hand is on 6 and minute hand is on 3. So here the minute hand move across 10 minutes. That is from 1 to 3. Number D, my hour hand is on 7. My minute hand is on 2. The second clock, the hour hand is near about 8 and the minute hand is on 9. So the hour hand is moving from 2 to 9. When we calculate, we get 35 minutes. Now here we have to draw where the hands will be. The time is given to you. You have to draw the clocks. Now in the A clock, 20 minutes after 6 o'clock. So I have written with the red, it is 6 o'clock and 20 minutes. So with the green line, I have marked in the clock my hour hand on 6 and my minute hand will be on 4. Because on 4 we have 20 minutes. In the B clock, 30 minutes after 8 o'clock. That is 8 o'clock and 30 minutes. Hour hand on 8 and minute hand on 6. That is 8 o'clock 30 minutes. In the C clock, 10 minutes after 7 o'clock. So hour hand on 7 and my minute hand is on 2. In the D clock, 15 minutes after 5 o'clock. So my hour hand on 5 and my minute hand is on 3. This I have marked all with the green line. Now, how long does your assembly take? Our assembly takes 30 minutes. Next, how long is your lunch break? In our school, the lunch break is of 20 minutes. How long is your games period? We all know that our games period is of 30 to 35 minutes. Next question says, is it the same as all the other periods? So no, games period is not same as all the other periods. The games period and lunch break seems very short, aren't they? Yes, they are short. Now next, how many minutes can these activity take? Make a guess and then check at home. Now look at the first one, boiling 1 liter of milk. Okay, this is an activity, so we can guess many answers can be formed for this question. So here for this question, boiling 1 minute, boiling 1 liter of milk, I am guessing 10 minutes. Filling a bucket 2 minutes. Sweeping your room 20 minutes. Activity time. In 1 minute, how many times can you snap your finger? Snap your fingers, start the timer in your clock and look, here I am counting, I can snap my finger 80 times. Skip a rope. Skipping of rope, look in the picture the girl is doing. You can skip a rope. So in 1 minute, I am skipping 30 times. Jump up and down. Do that down for 1 minute. You get 40 times. D option, you have to select one activity of your own. Here I am selecting blinking eyes. So I blink my eyes for constant 1 minute and I get 50 blinks in 1 minute. Another question. Here is another challenge for you. How long can you speak non-stop? Okay, if I start speaking right now and if I don't take a breath and speak non-stop, I take 2 minutes. Not more than 2 minutes I am able to speak. Stand on one leg. I am standing on my one leg and I am counting the time. Look in the picture, it is given. So it will be 1 minute. Next activity is sing ah without a break. That is an activity which I am doing. I am speaking ah and I am noting down my time. Suppose I speak like this, ah. So I am noting that I am taking only few seconds, but you can say at least 1 minute you can do that. How long do you take to run a 50-meter race? Do the activity. When you run a 50-meter race, how much time do you take? Here I am taking 3 minutes. Collect 50 pebbles from the ground. Collect 50 pebbles and then count the time. I am taking 1 minute. Count from 1 to 100. Count from 1 to 100 means you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on till 100. So if I count from 1 to 100, I take 5 minutes. Now in the next clock. Let's look at a clock again. Solve this one. Let's look at a clock again. Solve this one. The minute hand starts from 2. How many minutes will it take to come back to 2 again? We all know that if we start from 2 and we again come to 2, we complete whole 1 hour. So how many minutes? 60 minutes. What happens to the hour hand? Does it also move? How long will it take to move from one to another? Yes, the hour hand will move. How long it will take? It will take 1 hour to move from one number to next number. Look around you and list the activities that take about 1 hour to complete. Okay, here I am naming few activities which I think can take 1 hour. For example, first going to a temple and coming back, completing one chapter of maths, drawing a picture, cleaning house, preparing lunch. How long does it take to cook dinner at home? More than an hour or less than an hour? Here you can select according to the food that you are cooking. Suppose I am cooking bhaji pav, then I am taking more than an hour. Ask your father if he can cook as fast as your mother does. Definitely there are very few fathers who can cook as fast as the mother. So your answer is no. Which game takes less than an hour to finish? There are many games which take less than an hour. We can say playing cards. How long does a football match take? So football match takes 40 minutes. This was part 1. We will continue in next video.